Creativity is an addiction. Unplugged because we will always say yes to creativity. Totally Uncut because we all make mistakes. So turn it into a tool. This is Arroe Unplugged.
Hey, it's Arroe, and this is Vocal Defrag. I come here to ask the questions and then question the answers. We do a vocal defrag while we're on this path in South Charlotte, North Carolina through this beautiful forest. And the thing is that we don't know who we are as a person. We know what other people think of us. I know what I do when people say bad things about me, and how am I going to change, or do I have a reaction to what they command? We do that kind of stuff. But when it comes down to the inner core of our being, we don't know each other. Me and myself and I. We try. I mean, we've been living together since the very beginning, but we don't know. And so defragging is like a daily discipline. Ask yourself the question and question the answers. I do more than just vocal defrag. I also keep a written journal called Defrag. I've been doing that since November of 2017. I've also been a daily writer since July of 1994. That's not about defragging. That's about receiving. You see, there's a difference. Questioning yourself and then questioning the answers is different from receiving what you're putting on a page. Why do I put it on a page? To set it free, to stream think, to allow yourself to step into a moment. But all of these things, somehow, some way, are connected, which is going to lead us right to the subject on this particular version of Vocal Defrag. Asking the question, questioning the answers. Now, today's subject actually started. It was in, I want to say, June or July, maybe even May of 2016, where I started writing down my daily prayers. I'm not going to go religious on you, okay? I started writing my daily prayers so that I had something to come back to. What was I feeling in that moment? What was I receiving in that moment? Well, in today's moment, it was written out. There are some people that like to take notes, and others that believe in trust in their faith. So therefore, it's like the higher power is more into improv than it is into what I like to do, which is show prep. I like to prepare for everything, whereas the higher power really feels like, or at least it did in that moment, of being a moment of improv. So then in the writing, I put, please take this reckless walk and teach me how to steer this ship. I thought, what the hell? Where did that come from? See, asking the question. Now I've got to question the answer. And in the process of questioning the answer, I thought to myself, what do you want me to do? Fly by the seat of my pants? There's the question. Now I got to question the answer. What does it mean, fly by the seat of your pants? Well, I had to do some research. And the research shows that it's an aviation term. It means to not communicate. It means to do things on your own without plans, to fly by the seat of your pants. So the question came up. Do you fly by the seat of your pants? Now question the answer. I said no. And the reason why I said no is because I communicate in the journals. I communicate with other creative people. I communicate. I'm not flying by the seat of my pants. Here's the end result. So then, if you're communicating, but yet you throw out accusations to your inner core that, oh, you're just flying by the seat of your pants, which is a negative, you just prove to the inner core of your being that you have a connection, that it's not flying by the seat of your pants. Yes, I am the type of personality that has to have show prep. But what led to the reasons why show prep was so important? Do you know what it's like to be an on-air radio talent or a television talent, and you don't have a script in front of you, and you try to ad-lib, and you come off as a screw-up? See, I fell on my face many times being that jock on the radio. I really began to feel uneasy about the way that I was growing inside an industry that I was dedicating my soul to. So the show prep was very important to me from day one. And then I got into podcasting, where I was blessed with this opportunity to share conversations with people of fame, other creative people. And there was one time where I didn't show prep because I had an ego. I had confidence. I was going to do this interview flying by the seat of my pants. Did I ask myself, why was I flying by the seat of my pants? No, not at the time. Not at the time. But when Leslie West of the group Mountain physically took it upon himself to question me about show prepping, it changed my life. Because how could I have done that? Disrespected a legend of music. So doing the show prep is something that I've become addicted to, but I'm okay with. So in the prayer today, the question was, why did I write it? And I was trying to explain in that prayer that some people, like myself, like to take notes, and other people, they have enough trust and faith to be able to walk into their day. Whereas in that moment, I felt like God must love those that improv more than those that are show prepped. So I said, my reckless machine, I need you to steer this ship. And the answer that came back was a thing about flying by the seat of my pants, which led to the next question. Do you fly by the seat of your pants? And the answer was no. So now let's put this on you. What are some of the terms and things and ways that you live where you feel like you no longer have control, but you want somebody or something to give you the right direction, to be guided in the right way? Asking the questions, questioning the answers. Are you flying by the seat of your pants? That's the question. I want you to answer it. Are you like me? Everything's got to be planned out. It's got to be prepped. But when it doesn't go the way that you want it to go, what happens then? What are you doing to the inside of your body? I know you're thinking about people that have lived with you, that have walked with you, that have designed with you. And this could be past employees, collaborations, because you were looking for business success, but they're gone now. But your core, your inner self, still sees them, still feels everything. How do you deal with it? Ask the questions, then question the answers. I'm Arroe, and that's Vocal Defrag.